Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today we're going to be going over a quick start for color analysis. This is kind of just jumping into it, giving you the basics and making sure you are headed in the right direction on this journey.
And new listeners, we want to welcome new listeners because we had a wonderful experience recently at Congress, and we met a bunch of new people who said, I want to start Color Class. I want to learn. And then, rather than saying to them, oh, go listen to our 500 videos.
Right.
We thought it would be nice to give those of you who haven't been with us before, whether we met you at Congress or not, a little welcome video and a little quick start so you can start to taste the magic.
Right. And we do have a lot of playlists as well. So I do want to mention, if you just getting into it, our 101 guide for our playlist, I'll link that so you have the ability to watch it whenever. Highly recommend. That will go through all the different seasons, and then once you do get started in your season, you can delve deeper into all of the different palettes to get you in the exact place you should be.
The 4 seasons, I'm sure you've heard of this before. There was a study done, slightly off topic. I have to go off topic.
Well, we have to do our one off topic.
Always. There was a study done decades ago among women, and they did the survey about whether the 4 seasons was identifiable to anybody. The 4 seasons color. 90% of American women at that time. Now, this could have been your mother's. I just want to get that out there because it was a while ago. 90% of American women recognized the 4 seasons, what it was all about. They'd had some taste of it. Now, we recognize that could have predated Sarah maybe a little bit.
Oh, the
she's
80s, yes.
She's a young thing. Oh, yes. No, I think this was closer to the 90s, 95s. So that you were busy being born,
yes.
So
It did come around recently, though, with all the different filters, like looking at yourself on the different colors. So
yeah, but we're gonna deal with the real stuff, the actual what works, etc. What we want to do is help you understand that this is a broad direction that kind of gets people on the right path to their coloring, their perfect colors. The 4 seasons is built on 4 characteristics. Now, we add a couple later on, but we're not going to worry about those right now. 4 characteristics. Warm and cool. Are you warm or are you cool? Are you light or are you deep? Now, that's where most color analysis starts, and it's where we started, and the system has evolved. We have 20 cardinal directions in our system, and we do custom portfolios because sometimes people aren't warm or deep, or warm or light, or
warm or cool.
Holy cow. Warm or cool or light or deep. Sometimes they're in the middle, and we always have to deal with that. But for right now, you estimate. Just make an estimation because you got to start somewhere, right? The initial idea is what we're going to do is we're going to take you to a place where generally these colors harmonize with your colors and you two blend and enhance each other. Let's start with those characteristics, and you just sit there and analyze yourself, right? Are you light or are you deep? Sarah, are you light or are you deep?
If you're falling in the medium realm, we usually say go deep. And now,
because we have later on.
I'm the worst person to ask. Medium.
She is very specific and very literal, and she knows that because of that, because she would not allow us to estimate anywhere at any time, we have 20 perfect palettes plus customization modes that we use.
Exactly.
So ignore her for a minute. Are you light or are you deep? And Sarah was correct. If you think, I'm kind of in the middle, go deep for now. Yeah. And are you warm or are you cool? Now, warmth is indicated by her. Do you have red or gold highlights in your hair? Can you see warmth, visible warmth? If you cannot see red or gold highlights in your hair, go cool. Again, we're later in the journey, our journey together, we're going to talk about, whether if you fall just between the two, we got you.
And we don't mean like sun hitting your hair and you see that little
glint,
gold glint. No. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about in some basic lighting.
Yeah, ambient lighting. Would you say that your hair has red or gold in it, visible red or gold in it, or does it lack that? Based on the matrix of these things, you might be light and warm. You might be deep and cool. If you are light and warm, the four seasons system, that's why they call it seasons, will tell you you are a spring if you are light and if you are warm. If you are light and if you are cool, the four seasons system will tell you you are a summer. Yeah, I identified with summer for a very long time, and I might be one of those aberrant people, but for the most part, I am a summer.
In the four seasons.
In the four seasons, correct. Thank you, Miss Precision. If you are deep and warm, what are you?
In autumn.
Like her. If you are deep and cool, then it's winter. Again, we've got some caveats, so I'm just going to stop talking about the caveats because this is just a quick start or it's a review. Did your coloring tell you you were a winter? That means that your coloring is on the cool side. It's higher in contrast than some of the other seasons. You're often striking looking. You're, impressive in terms of your coloring. Winter palettes, they're built from crisp, clear, saturated colors, such as true red, emerald, cobalt. You can wear black mostly. In general, you can wear black unless you're...
The caveats start throwing in. So.
But mostly you can wear black. Winters tend to shine in bold, dramatic combinations and often look overwhelmed by earth tones or muted tones. Sound like you? Summer coloring is cool, on the cool side, but it's gentle and it's refined. So if you were light and cool, your coloring is hazier. Summer palettes contain softened or muted, elegant colors like dusty rose, periwinkle, soft navy, misty blue. These colors create harmony without adding depth because you don't have natural depth. You are light and airy. So
coming from you wearing your black glasses.
Oh, well, you know what? Let me just talk to you about this because it's a little off topic, but it's something that one can do. I'm a summer, mostly. But I fell in love with the colors in this shirt. I thought they were beautiful. Mm-hmm. So I bought the shirt. Not exactly a great thing for a color analyst to do. Is not try something on. But I just knew that these would work for me because I love these colors individually. I love them, right? Mm-hmm. When it became a check with a black divider line in it, suddenly it became bolder and more
high contrast.
So suddenly I was looking a little like the shirt arrived in the room, but I did not. My little tiny head was way back, 30 feet behind me, and I just wasn't showing up. So what did I do? Not to worry, because I still loved the shirt, and I still wanted to wear it. So what did I do?
Glasses.
Sarah's trick. If you pop on some reading glasses that are as bold as whatever you're trying to match, it brings your colors down here up to here. Granted, this is a little more complicated and it's something you're going to learn later on. That's something else I want to say about this because, some of you are new and others of you are reviewing. We are not about rules here. We're about giving you the best possible way to look your absolute best. So there is no rule. If there is a rule, we will get you a way around it because we are rule breakers, right? So this is a rule break. But back to summers. Summer colors, they're light. And if you wear something that's too heavy for you, as I said, it will make your head look small and it will make your clothing arrive in the room and people will be like, "Oh, I love that shirt." They won't say, yeah. "I love how you look today."
No.
Let's move on to autumns because you aren't exactly rocking the autumn attire either, girl.
And there's a reason for that.
And there, it's kind of like something I could wear as a summer.
You could. And that is because of my neutrality. And I pulled my hair back.
All right. That's another caveat. But let's try to stick to basic autumn attire.
Yeah. But we should also mention here at Color Class, the reason that we do things the way that we do is because we don't fit into typical seasons. And a lot of our clients don't either. So a lot of our current clients are neutral skin tone, maybe even balanced hair between warm and cool. Eye color that's not cool, not warm, like a brown that's right in between a cool and a warm brown, or teal eyes that can lean green or they can lean blue depending on what you wear. So a lot of our clients come to us because they're in that middle territory, and that's why we do what we do.
But every journey begins with these 4 seasons, because all of our clients, and I'm talking hundreds at this point, who came to us because they were balanced and they said, I cannot get into a season that looks right on me. I've had my colors done and I've been put in 4 different seasons, and I need to know what I am. Many cases they are balanced. And when I keep saying I'm a summer, but with some caveats, the truth is my skin tone is warm, a little bit warmer than the typical summer. I've still got some red in my hair from having that hair. I'm her mother, by the way, for you new folks. So I still have some residual warmth. So it makes me what we call balanced. And that's still okay because I started my journey in the summer quadrant, and it's okay for you to do that as well. Just back to autumn real quick.
On topic.
Typical autumn coloring is warm and rich and grounded. You know the term earth tones. I'm sure you've heard it. Autumn palettes, they're inspired by nature. You can go out in autumn or go into certain parts of the country and you see olive and rust and camel and moss and terracotta and warm teal. Just gorgeous colors. And these always enhance the warmth in your skin, your eyes, and your hair. So that's what you're looking at when you're determining if you're light, deep, warm, or cool. You're looking at your hair mostly, your eyes, and your skin in this first step. Now, spring, that's where we started, right? Spring's, you're warm, you're fresh, you're light and you're warm. So you're fresh and bright. These palettes are more energetic than, say, the summer palette that I would typically wear. Coral, peach, aqua, warm turquoise. These colors have a kind of a lightness and vitality to them. Whereas like the summer, the light and the cool has a misty quality to them, right? So all of these first steps take us to a place that's slightly different, and it helps us get more refined as we go along. So this is just your quick refresh for those of you who've been with us a while, and a warm welcome to everyone who's new and wants to join us on our sometimes circuitous color analysis journey with lots of going off topic and laughter and fun. And
you know what's funny is I was talking to my husband this morning. There are videos where Lucinda joins and it's off topic. Everything is, we go all day. And then there are videos that I do and it's very precise, precision, straight to the point. So even we were talking today and there are certain people that love that. There are certain people that love Lucinda going off topic because she will tell you an entire life story in a video. Will. So if you are interested, stick with us.
But most of the time you don't have a choice because you get us both, and I'll drive you nuts if you're a precise person and you just want to get to, just the facts, ma'am. Or, if you want to be entertained a little bit along the way and you just want to have some girl talk.
Some background noise.
You girl talk. I am not background noise.
I'm with this too. I'm the background noise too.
Oh.
We're both background noise.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, we welcome you because we're a little bit of both worlds. I am a shotgun blast and she is
a laser.
A laser.
So thank you for joining us. Also, we cannot end this without talking about Patreon, our amazing community over on Patreon. We have incredible people learning color analysis. Also,
and doing.
Yes, experts we have on there, makeup artists, everyone. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome to practice color analysis there. We also have a lot of fun tidbits. We release a lot of our topics early on Patreon before we film them here for YouTube. You can also become a YouTube member here to support us. Both things are great. They both help this channel grow and thrive. So we cannot be here without you. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.